So, right, this is the review of the Hoover Vision Dynamic DYN7144XD1. 7 kilo washing machine. With a 1400 spin. 42 centimeters from the front to the back. So we've got main wash, softener, and the pre-wash. It's unclean. This isn't actually, normally I clean them before I do review, but I thought we'll just do it as it is. It's in a pretty clean condition anyway, considering it's only about 2 years old. So, turn the dial right to the left. We have a cotton pre-wash, a coloured, synthetics, delicates, wool and hand wash. Normal stuff you'll find. Separate rinse and spin if needed, and a drain and spin if you need to respin clothes. You also have an active eco 20 degree setting, which is basically for a mixed load of cottons and synthetics basically. Wash at 20 degrees on a special wash cycle, which is basically a combination of both cottons and synthetics. A59 is basically an A wash rating for 3.5 kilos, half load at 60 degrees. You can lower the temperature 40 or 30, but it's A wash at 60. If you have the 1400 and above, there's another A, which is then the spin, as well as it still does a full length final spin. So this has A plus energy, an A wash and an A spin, which is quite impressive for a 1400 spin, as most 1400 spin machines actually only have a B rating. You also get a sports wash, which will be a pre-wash first, followed by a main wash, basically for your synthetic fibres. It's quite gentle basically. Then you have rapid. We've got 14, 30 and 44 minutes. You can have 40, 30, 20 degrees or cold, and up to 1000 spin. Show the other options you can have as well. So we've got stain blaster, which ironically is drop time, but basically this usually keeps the same time or thereabouts, and actually in this case drops it, but bringing a better wash result for heavily stained laundry. So basically what it does is that it ups the rate of tumbling. So then you have sensitive care, which adds from either 2 or 3 rinses to 5 rinses, but will also up the level on the synthetic cycle and keep that at 3. We've also got delay start, or 24 hours, and we even have variable temperature. We even have variable spin. The only problem with this model is that with the spin button it's just a bit. Sometimes just press it more than once. And then finally we have easy iron, which isn't selectable here, but it is on synthetics, delicates, wool and hand wash, and active eco. It says 1000 RPM, but what it actually does is that it cancels all the intermittent spins. It has a cooldown to avoid a heat freak, and even though it says 1000 RPM spin, it doesn't. It does a very, very, very gentle burst spin. So basically everything comes out drip dry, really, and therefore it eliminates all creases. It's not made in conjunction to use with a tumble dryer, so if you wash stuff on here with easy iron, remember to go and line dry it If you're going to tumble dry it, leave it at the fastest spin speed, 1000 RPM, because of course all the creases will fall out during your tumble drying cycle. And final little option, which is quite good, is wash time. So you have minimum, medium, and max, which is basically light soil, medium soil or normal soil, and heavy soil. Now, as standard, it's always set to heavy on this. Different Hoover machines in the past have this option changes really, so sometimes it's always set to light rather than heavy. This is always set to heavy, so it's 2 hours for the synthetics, 3 hours 5 for cottons and pre-wash, and 3 hours 8 on cuts. Now you've already seen, again, this is another little glitch. It now says 3 hours 3. If you press start, it'll be 3 hours 8. If you also just right at the start of the video, it said 3 hours 27. It's still 3 hours 8. And once I've even had it 2 hours 43 and press start, and yeah, it's still 3 hours 8. So there we go. So we've got quite a lot for a little machine. It's a slim depth machine, and you've got a lot of settings, high spin, and a huge 7 kilogram family wash load. So yeah, exactly, it can take a family's worth. At the bottom, apart from the towel, we have a drain filter flap, which will just pull down, and it's on a spring. They're a bit cheap, and the spring tends to snap out of place anyway. But it's okay on this machine. Anyway, it's a cheap machine, don't forget, so I don't expect quality, and the quality can be seen especially whilst you're just trying to just program it out with the buttons. But overall, it's not too bad. It is functionable. It's livable with. The upshot of this machine is, for me, Hoover washing machines have always been good at performing well with the actual task of washing your clothes. Now, don't get me wrong, every machine may be A class rated, but some are better than others. The Hoover is one of the better ones. So, going to load it up, and we're going to show you. So we're going to select the standard cycle, which comes up straight away. There's cottons pre-wash, 60 degrees. We're going to put some surf in there. So we want surf in both compartments. I'm not going to put all that in. There we go. We'll add some of this, Comfort Intense. Now the final thing it's got, I'm going to show you, it's going to be right in front of you, is that you're going to watch this timer here. So, for the first up to 13 minutes, this time we rotate. And what it does is calculating the load. But this has multi-variable load. So, it doesn't matter whether you're washing 1 kilo laundry or the full fat 7. It basically adjusts to that load size. And just have a look at this machine at the back here, behind us. It's an older Hoover Optima, and basically Hoover Optima is basically an advanced auto load detection system, first introduced with their Hoover Extras back in 2004. Well, it's basically not really changed. I mean, that had 4 different stages for their cotton cycles and 2 for synthetics. Today, we have 1 for every kilo of laundry. And on synthetics, you have 4 settings. So we should have 6 or 7 here somewhere. But I guess it's more advanced than this. Basically, the old model used to spend exactly 10 minutes no matter whether it was 1 item or a full load. This one spends a variable amount of time trying to sense it. When it gets to the point where it does several tumbles and there's no extra water taken on, it is therefore sensed, and therefore the time will drop a lot quicker. It will alter and drop quicker if it's a small load. We've got a half load, so it should take about 6-7 minutes, I reckon. Not quite, probably about 2-3 kilo in there. The only reason why I haven't full loaded up is simply because 2 reasons. I mean, partly because I haven't got really a full load to put in. Okay, I've got an extra towel there I could have put in, but the second of all was to actually show this in progress and working. It works really well. Finally, one good thing about this machine is the annoying thing is you can't select 90 degrees without a pre-wash, but the pre-wash lengths are so long that you actually get a full length wash phase instead of more like a brief 10-minute rinse. And it will heat up to 30 degrees, and so on the pre-wash, and it holds there for the length of the pre-wash, which means when you've got stained laundry, it doesn't get baked in on the 90 degree setting, when it does hit 90 degrees. So therefore you end up with, and this is one of the reasons why you get good wash results. The only thing this display doesn't tell you is where the machine's up to in terms of either being the wash, rinses or spin phase. But then again, it doesn't really need to, because it obviously tells you how long is left. The only other thing I found with this machine is that the timer isn't quite as accurate as it should be. The 10-minute spin cycle is actually about 15 minutes. And because sensitive care is actually a lot longer than what it actually adds on. But then again, it's not that far off, ever. Yeah, it's sensed. It's now just topping up with water for the pre-wash level, as the pre-wash does use a higher water level. And we'll continue with that.